Hello guys, welcome back. Now today there's some trade news, and I want to talk about it. The Philadelphia Flyers acquire Petr Mrazek from the Red Wings for a couple of picks. Now I want to discuss this. Now the Red Wings acquire I wouldn't say bona fide starter, but a guy who has starter past, and he's not a bad goaltender at all, even though he hasn't had the greatest stats here. He is a 910 save percentage guy, 286 goals against average. I think that's a lot to do with the defense around him. He is a good goaltender, but the Detroit defense around him is just absolutely abysmal. Like, the defense for Detroit is really, really bad, and I think that a lot of it is to contribute to the defense. Now, he isn't the greatest goaltender in the world, and that's why he's down to 910 save percentage. He's not getting bailed out by his defense either, so I think some things contribute to his stats being lowered, but it's both the defense and himself. Now the Red Wings retain $2 million on this contract, so he is making $4 million. Now he's been retained by basically 50% by the Red Wings. So for the Flyers, you get $2 million from Petr Mrazek. I think that's a fantastic deal. He's definitely worth more than that. If you have him as a backup, he's going to be very, very solid. But both Elliott and Neuber have been injured in this past couple of weeks, and they're going to be out for a long time. We don't even know how long Neuber will be gone. So I think that this is a great move for the Philadelphia Flyers. They don't give up too much stuff. Just a couple of picks that might not even be all that great and might not even turn to anything. So I think this is a great trade for the Flyers. They get some stability in between the injuries coming back. I don't know what's going to happen when Neuber comes back or Elliott comes back. I don't know what's going to happen then. But for right now, I think the Flyers won this trade. They're going to have a solid guy at that goalie position rather than having an AHLer there. I have liked Petr Mrazek for a long time now. He is a bit of a wonky goaltender. His style is pretty out there, but he isn't too consistent. He has a fantastic night one night and then a bad night the other. He isn't too consistent really, and he has the awkward night where he just plays badly, and he does tend to give the weird goal, the bad goal up from time to time. Now, for the Philadelphia Flyers, you're pretty much used to it. Not both goaltenders haven't played all that great, though. Neuer has played great at the starts that he has gotten. But for both being injured, I think that Petr Mrazek will be a good stabilizer there to keep them in between from the injuries there. And for the Red Wings, this trade kind of confuses me because I think the guy that you would have wanted to give up is Jimmy Howard. He's got a lot older. Mrazek is like 24, and I'd say keep Mrazek, pay whatever he wants. He's still an RFA at the end of the season. Pay him what he wants, and go and give away Jimmy Howard to whoever wants him. And I think that this is just a weird trade for the Red Wings. I don't know why they're trying to trade him. He's not a terrible goaltender. I wouldn't say he's the future, but he's not a bad guy to be in between of a generational talent there. But I don't know why the Red Wings were even shopping him in the first place. I know that they want to get rid of some goaltenders, but I think they were better off selling off Howard there. But again, what do I know? I'm just a guy talking about hockey trades on YouTube. But this trade will be very interesting to see because these picks are conditional, what the conditions tend to be, and if these trades and if these picks actually end up being anything. The Red Wings are decent at scouting, and they have made some pretty good selections in the late rounds for these past decades. They've been really good at making late round selections, so who knows if they're able to get good players out of this. It'll be the defining factor, really. It'll all matter on what the Red Wings draft with these. But I have to give somebody a trade win, and for who I think wins this trade, I think it has to be the Philadelphia Flyers for at least right now. Unless the Red Wings prove that they can draft a guy in the 4th round who will be a good player and an NHL player, I don't see the Philadelphia Flyers losing this trade. They get a good NHL starter to bridge the gap between these injuries, and I think that he'll do well in Philadelphia. The defense is young, but they are getting better throughout the season, and I think that Petr Mrazek will play better there than in Detroit. I think that's pretty obvious. Let's go ahead, guys. Like and subscribe if you did not ring that bell if you haven't. Tell me your comments down below if you like this trade, who you think won this trade, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.